and get this upper floor. There are 2 more floors? Yeah, it looks like there's 2 more floors. Alright, let's do it. Oh, God! I wasn't expecting that. Alright, guys, we are here. Let's hit this little outskirts area first. So basically just north of the city there's this little POI. So we might as well grab it and hold on a second. I thought I remapped this to my thumb button. Oh, I forgot to hit apply. Makes it a little easier for looting. Oh, I never got the gasoline out of there. How about that? Okay, so yeah, the goal for this sesh is just to loot pretty much everything, or mostly everything, in the city here. And then, you know, we will sell a very large portion of it, make more money, and then keep the stuff that we want to keep, as usual. I guess that's it for here, right? Okay, yeah, so let's go over to this little garage over here. Yeah, we got the garage in the blue house. Okay. And as usual, just watch the right hand side of my screen to see what the loot is, because it just takes too long otherwise to open every single container and look and see what's inside. So it's just faster to do it that way. Food items, especially, you know, low level food items, we're just gonna eat because we're not gonna have room for it. We'll even eat eggs because, you know, we have eggs back at the house. I don't think there's an overeating mechanic in this game as far as I know. I've never noticed it. But we're gonna probably end up getting way more food than we're gonna have any, you know, be able to do anything with, really. I think. I don't know, maybe the town itself doesn't have as much food as the houses normally do. We'll see. I've only done a very small amount of looting in that town so far. And I know there's some good stuff in there. Too, you know, so maybe there's not a lot of food. We'll see. Anything back here? No, don't think so. Oh, wait. That's the front of the house. This is the back of the house. Gotcha. Okay, so let's pretty much we're gonna just fill up from the front all the way back. Yeah, okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep all of this, but we can turn all that into steel, right? So we should be hanging on to that if we can. And if we're gonna do that, why don't we make dedicated, maybe the last ones will be dedicated to lead and iron, because we're going to get a lot of this probably before it's all said and done. I'll bet. We don't want to sell gasoline, if we even can sell gasoline. Oh yeah, we can. We want to keep that, of course. And I've got a decent supply. You know, we can make oil now. That's worth 50 cents a pop. That's pretty good. We might want to hang on to plastic, but we have lots of Kevlar. We got a decent amount of electrical parts and mechanical parts and wires. I think we're going to sell that, because if we don't, we're just not going to have room for everything. We'll keep the screws because that's a small thing. The nails, I don't think I will keep. And we'll keep we'll turn all the T and coffee and stuff into, into actual tea and coffee and sell it, which means, of course, we're going to keep the cans. We don't need potato sprouts or any of this other stuff. Right, okay. And even with that plan, we're still probably not going to have enough room for everything, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so I believe that this is all part of the story mode stuff, but we don't... Oh, nice. We don't have... I guess none of that's lootable. That's kind of a cool screenshot. We don't have the story mode in the game because I didn't start over after I updated to the beta. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to do Laura in this playthrough, but we will be able to do it in the next playthrough. Oh, by the way, we found some dinner on the way here. So yeah, we got him. Okay, there's an enemy. Boy, I thought for sure that was a headshot. That was. Grab from you. Grab from you. Let's go into here. Got a fridge and you. I think that's in the garbage can here. Both of them. Okay. All right, so why don't we... I think the plan will be that we'll kind of go... Well, we don't have a street there. Doesn't really matter. We're kind of just going to go up and down this way. So we'll kind of go north, south, and just kind of systematically hit everything in the town. I think that's what we'll do. So, that being the case, I'm going to actually go back to the middle and we'll just park the truck right here. Okay. Let's grab everything in this building. Never been in here before. That's not lootable. Nothing over there. Fridge. And a bunch of stuff on the shelves. And we can't do anything with those papers down below. Did we get this? Yeah. Okay. Hit that. Hit that. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Okay, we won't go out that way because that'll be the next street. Go in here. And looks like that's all there is in here. Hit this vehicle. And then go into here. Nothing on those clothing racks. Get money from there. Man, oh! Oh wow, look at that! That's cool. We repaired our other one. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep this as a spare. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just let this one completely wear out, and then I won't repair it. And then we'll just use this one. Okay, that was cool. Note to self, when we start a new playthrough, remember that in the northeast corner of this town, there is a mining helmet. Note to self. It is really good to know. Okay, so that is it for all of this stuff. Yeah, because getting that early on would be hugely beneficial. Grab Grab those. Let's hit that. We'll do that rent a space when we hit the next street. And I think that's it. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the truck. We'll drop off and then we'll go down and do that side of town. We don't need that goat. Let's deal with the enemies now. Well, you know what? Actually, let's not, because they're just going to repop anyway, so we'll just deal with them as they come. Okay, so yeah, we're going to keep that. We might as well drop stuff off anyways in the truck for now, because it's not like we can carry it with us forever. So that being the case, we need to make a large item chest, and then this can be a small item chest. And we were going to try and keep these guys separate, just because we know we're probably going to fill these bins up and then some. And then everything else I'm not going to actually worry about trying to keep separate for now. We'll just put it all in there and deal with it later. Maybe we'll put odd shaped stuff that's not a full stack and not a full stack in there. Okay, food, let's eat that. Let's eat that. Spoiled food we should actually be saving, because we can sell it if we don't actually take it back home and use it. The protein, our fish protein, we want to keep, and we'll eat this melon in a little while. Okay, now let's move this direction. Yeah, so if you guys have been watching all along, we did come into the city here fairly early on in the playthrough, but we didn't do a lot here. We were just here for a very short period of time, and we only looted maybe 10% of the place, if even that. And I think this was actually one of the buildings that we looted, maybe. Okay, we got some stuff there. Stuff there, stuff there. Oop. Okay. Takes care of all you. Let's hit stuff on the end of this building. But the front area we'll do when we go down that street. Oh, stamina. Got a fridge. There's a medical thingy over there. None of that's lootable. That box isn't, but that is. And we got a medicated bandage. Nice. Good for infections, treating infections. Alright, is there anything back along here? We'll hit that stuff when we do the next street. I want to say systematic, or I'll start getting confused and miss stuff. Oh wow, 2 gas cans that we missed. Well, again, like I said, we haven't really properly looted this place yet, so that's not really surprising, or shouldn't be. Okay. 3 feathers. Okay, let's move down to this next street, and we have some enemies. We might as well use the truck to take care of them. Did this other guy spot us too? No, he hasn't. There's another goat. truck here. I think I saw another enemy over that way, so let's be on our guard. Yeah, he's quite a ways down the street though, so not going to worry about him too much. All right, let's go to this end of town and we'll start on this end. There's a bad guy. Get our arrow. Okay, so we checked that building there. So let's grab you. And we'll hit that apartment later. Let's get into here. There's really no reason to close the doors because they can open them, I think. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they can. Look at that fridge. I want a nice modern looking fridge like that. Oops. Here, let's put this away. I guess that's it for in here. This is a boarded up thing that we can't open. Okay, we'll check you and you. Is the entry to this building on this side? It is. All right, let's go ahead and do this building. Get that stuff. We'll hit the register. Got a whole another bunch of boxes there. Boxes there. And we have a door leading back into here. Okay, let's just go out this way. Oh, there's a bunch of bad guys there. Wait a minute, where are we at? Oh, right, yeah, okay, we're actually working our way this direction. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, we can't open that door. This door's already open. Does that mean there's a Bambi in here? So this is like a restaurant. The registers don't make the looting noise. That's lootable. These thingies aren't. Okay, grab that. Let's go back this way. It'd be nice to get a deep freezer. This is just the same. Well, here, we'll come back through this alley later. It's lootable. Grab that. Oh, a ration. Damn. That's a good find. Let's take a really close look. Yeah, water bottle on these tables. That's another thing to kind of keep in mind for early game. If we are really hard up for food, we can come here. Oh, another one. Another one. Look at that. Okay. Go to the restaurant for food in the early game. Note to self. Okay. I'm starting to think we should have come here way sooner than we did. Because, I mean, all of this stuff now it's nice to have, but we don't really need it per se, whereas we certainly could have used it back in the day, right? Let's eat this now, because it's taking up a shit ton of space. Let's eat this. And we'll drink both of these. And that pretty much gets our food all the way topped off. We'll worry about that Bambi later. Okay, so that takes care of that building. We did this one, but we haven't done these. We'll hit all of this. Yeah, we definitely, you know, when I do a new playthrough of this game, we're going to come here much sooner. Okay, grab that. Is this the same place we just were? Yeah, it looks like we've already been in here. Hit those. Okay, grab all of this stuff. We're almost to the truck for a drop-off. Did I check these already? No, I didn't. Okay. Grab that. Did see a Bambi over there somewhere. Okay. Did I get... I think we got these, but we didn't get these. There's so much loot here. Grab these two. Oh, I guess I already did. All right. Did I get these? Yes. Let's do our drop off. Let's do that. And more new single stack items we'll put in there, except for the ores, because those... I don't know why that damn button doesn't work for ore. But it doesn't. Weird. Can't explain it. Alright, do that. And do that. And then food stuff we are putting in here also. Oh, that doesn't work either. Interesting. You know what? We might need to put this and maybe even eggs in their own container because we are going to get so many of them. So let's keep eggs and spoiled food together. Let's just eat this right now. Oh, right. Liver doesn't stack. That sucks. Move that over there. Move that there. That there. Maybe that there. Okay, small ration is an odd-shaped item, as is normal ration, so we'll put those there. And I think that clears us up. All right, let's keep looting here. Let's go into this Sal and Pratt Mall. Keep an eye out for enemies. Grab this stuff out here. The deer, not too worried about the deer. Grab that stuff. And we did that building earlier. Grab this too. Okay, let's go inside of the appliance store first. The door doesn't work. Door does. Microwaves with bacon. Search those. I always am uncertain if I actually hit the button for... Oh, there's some electrical parts. For the cash registers, because they don't make any noise. It's really weird. Printers. A little bit of an unusual thing to find in an appliance store. That would be more of an electronic store. Of course, I guess stores like Best Buy and Fry's do have appliances, so maybe that's not so unusual. Okay, we'll check back here. All this stuff. Irons. Coffee machines, laptops, TVs. Too bad we couldn't. You know what I wish the game had was more types of tools and the ability to like use a wrench and take this kind of stuff apart. You know, like you can do in 7 Days to Die, for example. And I think that newer game, Vane, you can do that too. I've never played Vane. I've had a couple of you suggest that I give it a try, and maybe we will at some point, but I just don't have the capacity in real life to have a bunch of games going at the same time. I mean, I'm struggling just to keep up with this one and what's the other game I'm playing? Star Rupture, yeah. Just very, very busy. So maybe at some point we'll probably give Vane a try because it's supposed to be a really good game, but I don't want to. Nah, I'm not going to pick those up just because they're going to take up space and we can easily make them. What are these? Bolts. Oh, like for crossbow. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, let's pick those up. All right. Well, sure. That's worth some money. Oh, we got a couple of medikits. Okay. An iron pickaxe head. Interesting. How much is that worth? 46. Okay. I might end up just selling that because they're easy to make. And it's going to take up a lot of space otherwise. But hey, that's good to know that that's here too. So here again, all the more reason to loot this town early in our next playthrough. Like maybe even one of the first things we do. Seems to me like that would be worthwhile. Okay, grab this. Oh, look at that. Animal hide. I don't have room for it. Okay, we'll have to come back for it. Because it takes up a lot of space, but it's also quite valuable. And, oh, look at this. Foods. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll pick up the rations. Let's leave this stuff here for now. We can... Do those... I don't remember if these spoil. Here, let's pick up one fruit salad. It does. It has a very, very long spoil timer, though. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Maybe we'll come back and grab this stuff right at the very end, because otherwise, if we pick it up, it's just going to be, you know, spoiling on us, and which would be kind of a waste. So we will grab it. Oh my God, look at this. There's the crossbow. Oh, cool. Okay, so I don't think we can pick these things up unless we have a slot for them in here. So, note to self, come back and grab these items later. It would make no sense for us to grab them right now. All that stuff. Cool. Okay. Very good. All right. Love it. Let's do a drop off and then we'll proceed down the street. Moving along, moving along. So let's hit all of these buildings next, and then we'll hit those buildings down there. Keep an eye open for bads. I think I already hit this stuff here. Yeah, I did. That door does not open. Okay. Hopefully we can get in there from... That door doesn't open either. Do we need to go around the back to get into those buildings? Maybe we do. Oh, shit. He didn't make any noise. I just saw him. He could have snuck right up behind us and we wouldn't have known he was there. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this one first. I'm starting to think maybe we should have done a triple stacked thingy of storage crates on our truck. If we run out of room, you know, before we completely loot this town, then the next time we come to loot the town, we will... Oh, that's a different thing. We will do it that way. We'll just see how things go. Alright, I guess that's it for in here. Did I get this over here? Yeah. Hard to remember what you've hit and what you haven't. Okay, we'll go in here. It's all one thingy. You and you. Okay, get all of that stuff. Get the cash register. And a whole bunch of stuff back here. This is a looting episode, ladies and gents. Hope you guys don't mind that, because it's just the way that it goes. And we're doing so much of it that it kind of doesn't really make sense for me to montage it all like I have been doing for the shorter loot sessions. So that's all there is to it. If this is boring the hell out of you, then don't know what to tell you. Leave a like, subscribe, and then go away and come back another day. How do we get in here? Okay, we must get in from the back. Oh. No doors back here. Okay, let's go. Let's check this one more time. Yeah, see, that does not open. Oh, that opens. I was doing it on this one. Weird. Okay, let's grab all of this stuff here. Got those. Filing cabinets. That doesn't have any loot. That doesn't have any loot. Desk does. We missed you. Okay, I think that's it for this room. Grab all of that. And that takes care of this shop. Now, what about this one though? None of that stuff opens up. It looks like there's an opening from back there. So maybe we get into there from the next street. That's my guess, so we're just going to assume that's the case. All right, let's move the truck down the street a little more. And turn this way. And let's do another drop off. Okay, so we left off here. We'll go down and do this building, and then we'll do that side there. Doesn't look like there's anything down that way. This is one of the buildings we came into really early on. Looking for Mike, I think. Don't see anything back that way. Closed door. Getting a little tired there from all the sprinting. Okay, that's it for this building. Let's go ahead and go into here. And I guess that's it for in here. Nope, we can go in this door. More stuff. That guy could be a runner. Well, we'll deal with him when we go around. Maybe we can get him with the car. Okay, let's go this way. In here. Oh, that goes upstairs. All right, let's go upstairs. Be kind of cool if you could make a base in some of these places. I mean, you could. The problem, though, is that you can't move or do anything with any of the debris. So that would kind of make it suck a little bit. I think. So you'd never be able to clean up this trash or anything. It's too bad you can't, that the game doesn't let you do that. But we're like really going over here. All right. Well, let's just keep at it until we run out of space. A lot of stuff to loot in here. Big office building, I guess. Nothing on those two tables. Okay, let's go in here. Got that guy. Some cabinets. Looks like that's it for in here. Okay, so we were in that room. One thing that I find a little odd about the game is how come the Vambies, how come they're not ever inside? Would make things a lot more spicy if they could also be in the buildings. I know they can come into them, but they don't seem to spawn inside of them. Not that I've ever seen anyway. Since we're in here, like I said, we might as well just do all of this now. These counters, or cabinets rather. Did I hit that? Yes. Kind of a neat office building. We get that guy? Yes, we did. That door does not open. The bathroom. None of that's lootable. Doesn't appear that the toilets are either. And we've already been back here. Okay, this goes up to the next level. Good God, there's a lot of stuff in this building. It just goes on and on. Oops, here, get rid of that. I had that up the whole time. So it looks like maybe these floors are kind of cookie cutters of each other. I didn't notice if this goes up even another floor high. And that's the door that doesn't open. The door that will never open. I'm trying to watch my screen. Whenever you loot something, it'll say empty, but if it says searched, that means you didn't have room for it. So you kind of have to watch that when you're doing this quick loading to make sure you don't miss something. Yeah, that's it for up here. And And then this room with the long thingies here. It's a lot of stuff. Oh, we're overweight. Okay, so that is our cue. Go back to the truck. Let's eat this. And that just barely got us underweight. All right, so we're currently on the 3rd floor. Note to self. And this room with the door, well, all the rooms we've looted up here have the doors open. This does go up to another floor. Oh my god. How many floors up does it go? Even more. Holy shit. Okay. So let's go down and... Wait, is that where we went in at? No, we haven't looted this stuff yet. Okay. We went in like over there, right? I think we did. Okay, let's drop off. All right, so we've completely filled up this bottom bin with iron ore and almost completely filled that guy up. So the rest of it's just going to have to spill over into the other crates. All right, so yeah, I hadn't planned on, when we first entered this building, I hadn't planned on doing all of the floors, and the bottom floor is different than the top floors anyways. So since we're 1, 2, 3, oh, there's only 4 floors. Okay, so since we've kind of started the process of looting the entire building, we might as well just keep at that. Okay, so we'll get this stuff out of here. Whoop, there we go. And then we came out down there. We got an enemy coming in, and he's a runner. Okay. Might as well do this the easy way. That's the easy way. Let's actually move the truck down. Well, no, let's not yet, because we still have to do... We still have to do this building too, so yeah, we'll just leave it where it is. So I think we got the entire backside of the first floor of this building. So we might as well make sure we've gotten everything in the front side too. I'm going to leave my bow out for the moment. Did we hit these? No, we did not. We did hit those, and I think we went in here because the door's open. But we didn't go in here. And we didn't go in here. Nothing in there. And this room. That's all that's in there. Okay, I think we're ready to proceed back up to the 3rd floor and pick up where we left off. So we came through here. Wait. Did I go up 1 floor too many? Probably did. Yeah, that's all empty. We'd been through there. Hadn't been through here. Yeah, I think this is where we left off right here. All right. Let's eat this. Let's drink one of our waters to get our hydration back. And let's continue on in this room. It may have been, yeah, it looks like we did clear all of these guys out here. Okay, so now we're good to go in that room. And we just did this one. Grab you. Anything on those tables? No. Okay. Just sidestep all the way to the end. Anything on these tables? Nope. Sidestep all the way to the end. And that takes care of this room. Nothing in there. Now we go up to the 4th floor. So where does this go then? Oh, out onto the roof. Oh. You could actually build a base up here. That's something to think about for a future playthrough. Because think about it, man. If you did, all you'd have to do is just block off these 2 stairwells. It'd be so easy to defend. It would be a pain in the ass, you know, getting resources and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Something to keep in mind. And there, you know, there isn't a whole shit ton of debris out there that would, you know, that you'd have to worry too much about that aspect of everything. Grab you, grab you. That's the door that doesn't open. Okay, go in here next. That takes care of you. Keep missing the button there. Okay, we came through there. Did we get this? Yes. So hard to remember. Okay, we got a big room. Nothing in the middle. Strafe to the side. Nothing in the middle. We are cold. What is it? Oh, it's November. Shit, I've got my summer clothes on. That's going to be a problem. Can I make some coffee? Yeah, I should be able to. Split one, craft. That should, I think that warms us up a little bit. It may not be enough, but we're going to have to keep an eye on our health. This takes so long to loot this place. Oh my god. I don't even know if we're halfway done, guys, and it's already almost an hour into this recording. Okay, is there anything on the tables? I don't think I explicitly looked. Oh, that did warm us up. Okay, good. Good deal. I think that's it. I think we finally finished this building. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this could be an interesting place to do a base. One thing that would be a pain in the ass is anything that you needed to put on the ground, like the extractors, would be a bit of a challenge. Oh, okay, move that there, move anything in here that'll go. Okay, yeah, wow. Lots of stuff in that building, it was huge. Let's go ahead and do this building next. Oh, that's lovely. Some bad stuff went down in here, eh? Yeah. This must be the hospital or the clinic, I guess. Who knows? Oh, that's lootable. Those are. I should be looking at these tables closely to see if there's like first aid kits or something, since this is apparently a hospital. I don't know, clinic. Or maybe just a mad scientist's lab where he experimented on people. Okay. It doesn't look like we can do much with that stuff. None of that is lootable. That is lootable. Grab the trash. It's not lootable. The infected. We saw laptops in the, or computers in that army camp we went into a long time ago. It had the infected playing on them. Yeah, there's actually not a whole lot in this place in terms of loot. Pretty sparse. Okay. So, we have finally made it to the end of this next street. So, let's go ahead and start heading down the next street. We're probably maybe halfway done looting this place. Maybe. Definitely the next time I do this, I'm going to want to have more storage chests, because I really don't think we're going to be able to fill everything else up. I mean, everything is going to fill up is the problem. Okay, let's grab this stuff. There isn't really anything to do there. We hit those buildings, but we still have to go around and get into that other one. So let's yeah, I guess we could do this apartment building next. There's a Bambi over there. So we'll just loot everything along the outside of it too. Did I hit this? Nope. Did not. Okay, so now we're going to get back into a whole bunch of food stuff and the usual household things. We do need one more tech note, so maybe we'll luck out and find that in here. It just opens back out to there. Okay, we'll go into this apartment. That's not lootable. Okay, got everything from there. This apartment. Oh, this is the same apartment. Gotcha. Okay. Right. Okay, next floor. so far we're able to grab everything. Nothing in the tub. Okay, we missed that, so let's eat it. Okay, that takes care of this floor. Go up to the final floor. Got everything from the kitchen. Nothing in the tub. Last apartment. Okay, we missed something there because that goes into food, so let's eat that. I'm gonna grab it. Got lots of melons. Kind of hate to waste the melons because we need those for rations. Okay, we lost that. Okay, we're gonna have to eat that one, unfortunately. And we're cold again. So let's go here. Let's go. Let's actually do this. Let's go 1, split, 1, make as many as we can. And did those? Yeah, okay. Drink that. Eat a potato, eat an egg. Make a little bit more room here. We'll eat the cucumber too. Okay, coffee warmed us up, so we're okay for the moment. And I think that's it for this whole apartment. Okay, let's go. Get this out in case we have surprises. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this side of the street next. Got some vams way over there. I think what we might have to do is when we're completely full and have absolutely no more room whatsoever, we'll probably have to take a run to the trader. And we're getting pretty damn close to not having any room whatsoever. But we'll keep going a little bit longer until we indeed reach that point. Should leave these doors open after I'm finished, just so I know for sure they've been hit. Strike storm? You can't get into the strike storm. Okay, we got 4 bad guys down there. You know what? Let's deal with them the easy way. Oh, there's 5 bad guys down here. Whoa. Are you gonna stay stuck in there? Okay. I think that's all of them. There's a wolf there. Let's avoid him if we can. I think that's all of them. We haven't been in any of these places yet because the doors aren't open, for one thing. We went in here because this was the food place. I think, did we go in those? Shit. Ow. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we went in here, but I don't think we went any further this way. Okay, well we'll come back here. Let's finish that building first so I don't get confused. And we'll just leave you right there. Okay, anyway, back to this. So we were right here at the strike storm thing. Can we get up on those floors up there? And that's going to take forever to loot all that stuff. Okay, let's get started back with all of this. Grab that stuff. I don't know, man, with all the stuff that we're going to bring back, and I probably will sell most of it. We might be getting close to enough money to buy the watermill. Maybe, I don't know. That thing is so damned expensive. Not really sure. Let's pull him back over this way. Headshot. Headshot. Grab you. This guy over there. Yeah, see, we still have all of this part of town to do too. So let's go back and keep trying to be systematic. Okay, did we already go in here? We did. So that's all we can do on this side of the street, or this street. We have the police station there. Now let's go back over here. And there was that one area that we couldn't get to in this building here. So, did I miss something somewhere? Quite possible that I did. Go back around and look at that again. Ah! Damn it, Jim. Get it out! Was hitting the fucking button to bring out my shield and spear, and it wasn't coming out. Like, so irritating. Headshot. Boom, headshot. Nope. There we go. Okay, let's go back. that door doesn't open. It's this place here that I couldn't figure out how to get into. But there's a like a back room area. Let's go back into here. Maybe I just missed it. We already loaded all of this. Yeah, see, there's nothing. No way to get over there from there. No way to get over there from there. So maybe you just can't get into that section. Stamina. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just grab the stuff we know we can grab. If there's a way to get in that room, let me know in the comments, please. But if there is, it's not real apparent to me. This is the electronics store that we needed to do anyway, so we're just coming at it from the back way. Got all of that, right? Yeah. Back out into the alley. And then this is just the corner shop. Okay, so we got all that done. Eel Electronics. Let's go do this building now. Oh, we've already been in here. We came through and did it from that side. Gotcha, okay. What about here? No, and this is going to go upstairs. I don't think we did that apartment building either, so we got to do that. Headshot. Boom. Headshot. Raccoon and another bad. He gonna be a runner? Yep, he is. All right. Yeah, I know we could get in the truck, but let's just take him on. Ouch. He stuck? Dude. Sucks to be you. Oh, he ducks right when I... That's because he's a dodger. That's bullshit. Maybe it sucks to be me. Okay. I think it's time for one of these. There we go, all fixed. Grab those. All right, let's see if we can drop a few things off before we go into there. Dude, knock it off. You're scaring me. Help us consolidate some space. But yeah, next time we come here, we need triple high storage for sure. Man, I hope I can make it. I have room to make all of this stuff. I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, so one of you and one of you. Where did that other one go? Okay, craft all. Nothing dropped on the ground. Ooh. Okay, so now what we need to do is put you here. Yeah, we'll put that one there. Oh, we have room in here. Okay, yeah. So 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Good. Okay, we still have a little more room in that next bin, so let's go 1, 1, craft all. Nothing fell out. All right, nice. And move all. That completely fills that up. We should be able to put one... Nope, we can't put anything in there because of the pick head. Yeah, so we are indeed completely full now in the truck. Okay, so we still have room in our own inventory to do a little bit more looting. But once we run out of space in our own inventory, then that's it. Then we're going to head to the trader. Okay, so let's go upstairs in this building and get this upper floor. There are 2 more floors? Yeah, it looks like there's 2 more floors. All right, let's do it. Oh, God. I wasn't expecting that. You scared the hell out of me. Where are you going? All right. He hoit me. Go here and go here. Damn, all right. That scared the hell out of me, man. It did indeed. I'm gonna kill that fucking raccoon, man. I'll tell you what. He's trolling me. If you guys haven't been watching my series, if this is the first time you've seen it, or if you just missed it, the reason that's frightening is because all of the animals, including bears and wolves, have the same footstep sound. So whenever you hear those footsteps, you just never know if it's a bear that's about ready to chomp down on your head. That's why that's so frightening. Okay, we got all of those. We're gonna make some bank, you guys. Holy crap, we're gonna make some bank. This is pretty tedious, and to be quite honest with you, I may not loot the entire town again in the future, at least maybe not on camera. But we got to do it at least once, and it'll also give us a good idea for how much profit we can expect to get from doing the whole town. Now granted, a couple of the things that we looted are unique and they won't be there again, but for the most part, I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. Alright, so did we... No, we didn't get this. Okay, that's everything there. We got all of these. Now let's go across to the front. Got all that stuff. Okay, that's it for that room. And then we have this room. And that takes care of all of that. Okay. So, next floor. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, take care of that room. And we're full. Well, we're heavy full. Is there anything we can lighten up here with? Oh, we're 4 pounds over. These all weigh 1 thingy each. Okay, so let's move enough of these over to be able to walk. And we are at max capacity based upon weight, not so much volume, but even pretty close on that. Okay, so basically we left off on the 3rd floor. This just goes up here. Can we grab whatever's in here? Well, here, let's look. Yeah, that's only a 1/4 pound. There's nothing in there. Okay. San palm. So we just need to remember that we left off on the 3rd floor and that we have some spoiled meat left over in there. And we'll leave those doors closed so we know that we still have to hit them. Okay, let's go to the trader and drop off. Make some money. I hear another... And there's a Bambi right there, but he didn't aggro. I'll take him out anyway. All right, so let's see. Do I want to sell electronics, cables, and mechanicals? We're tired. I mean, here's the thing. We're going to make a lot of money if we sell it. We can always get more, and we do have a decent amount already anyways at the house. We're not going to sell lead and iron because we're going to turn all of that, or most of it, into steel. So I think the answer is yes, we're going to sell this. Because right now what we're trying to do is make as much money as we can. Okay, so now that we've answered that question, let's move all of this stuff over to here. And what we're not going to sell this. We can't sell, we can't make any money off of it anyways. I'm going to temporarily move all of this and this over here because we know for sure we won't sell the repair kit. Oh, hold on a second. I think everything else here in this inventory we are going to sell. Okay. Can we do that? Oh yeah, we can. So one thing I want to do here, let's move all of these and all cans back over because we're going to turn those into coffees and teas, of course. But I want to check something. So if we... So we will make 6 cents by selling 3 spoiled food. Or we can sell a biofuel for 10 cents. That means it's absolutely worth turning the spoiled food into biofuel first and then sell it. I don't mind selling it because I already have tons at home and it's super easy to make with our spoiled food from the greenhouse. So we are going to sell it. But what that means is we're probably going to want to make a workbench over here by the trader. So let's temporarily move all of this out. Can I move? Nope. Okay, here, let's just go sell what we currently have. I'm just so full right now. And I can't do anything about my guy being tired. Well, you know, we're going to go back home first before we go back to the town to finish it anyway, to drop some stuff off and get some more bins and things going. Whew, okay, so let's go to sell. Yeah, we're going to sell oil cans. We're going to sell screws. We can make that easily enough. I think I will hang on to fish bait, though. We can sell that. All of this can be sold. We don't want to sell that. All the cloth. Can I do move all? Yeah, okay. All the wire. All seeds. All nails. Super easy to make. All feathers. Plastic. We're going to make a lot of money off that Kevlar. Oil shale and that. Okay, so that's already, oh my god, that's already 5. Yeah, that gets us up to 1,100. Wow, that's the most money we've had so far. We'll sell all the biofuel. Okay, yeah, so do that. We want to keep the lead. We want to keep all the rest of this. Eggs. Let's sell them. We make a lot of money off of it because here again, we can... Here, let's actually drink one of these. Maybe even 2, just to kind of help with the fatigue here. Okay. So there's nothing left in there that we want to sell. We'll take all that home. Let's grab all of these and all of these and this. We want to keep all of this stuff here. Move that over and move all of these. And do that. Okay. We want to sell this and this and this and this. And all of this, we don't, we want to sell the bolts? No, let's not, because I might, I want to try the crossbow. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I want to try it. So nothing else comes out of there. We can grab all of the eggs, but the spoiled meat stays. Grab that, all of these, that, and we don't have any more room. Okay, so let's sell this next batch here. That. I hope I don't regret selling all the all the mechanicals and electricals, but yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's probably the right move, actually. Okay, sell that. Now go here. Sell all the eggs and all of the coffee. 92 coin for that. That's good. Okay. Keep in mind, too, this is only half-ish of that entire town in terms of the loot that's still there. Maybe a little more than half, maybe. Move all of those. Okay. Let's go here. Move all of that over. Move all of those. Move that. And then everything else we keep. Sell, sell. Move all, sell. Another 78. We're up to 1,700, guys. I'm starting to think I'm going to hold out and go all the way to 25. Oh, wait a minute. That's 25,000. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. Oh, shit. 25,000? You know how long it's going to take? That's not what we're after. We're after this. 2,500, right. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to hold out, and we're just going to go all the way to the watermill. Because that's just going to be a constant supply of power, and nothing will affect it. It's always going to run forever, right? So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, now we have one last thing to do for the moment, and that is turn as many of these into as many of these as we can. And make another 30 bucks. 1746. Hell yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is... Oh, well, here, actually. Why don't we do this? Let's make a workbench. Can we build it in here? No, it's not going to let me do it. All right. Well, I mean, if a Bambi comes along and breaks the workbench, it's not the end of the world. Very easy to make. So let's put that down there. Yeah, we need this to make the biofuel. Right? We don't need an advanced workbench for that, do we? Let me double check. Craft it on the workbench. Okay. So, I just sold the nails. Oh my god, I can't take me anywhere. I completely forgot about that. Shit. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's just bring back 10 planks and 10 nails on our return trip. And then I'll make the biofuel back at home. But note to self, right? Okay, let's go home. All right, so first thing we're going to do is sleep. Because we are absolutely exhausted. We're also completely out of protein, too. Okay, sleeping's done. Next thing we're going to do is put some warm clothes on. Let's change into our snow pants. What? November, fall. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll take the winter coat, but that might get us too hot. We'll see how we do. Okay, let's put all of this into here. Oh! I had 14 nails in my... Well, no I didn't. I don't think I did. I got those because I killed some zombies on the way back and loaded them. Oh, jeez, I'm losing my mind. Okay, put that in there. Where is... Yeah, we keep the... Yeah, see, I still have quite a bit of this stuff, so... I think just selling what we have is going to work for us because... we do want to take 10 of those back, and also I think it was 8 planks, right? So grab everything out of here except for you guys. Well, actually we don't want all of that either. Put the nails in there. I'm gonna put 1 fuel in there, and those guys could go in there. Let's put you down here. Okay, I'm gonna just eat a big ration because I don't want to fuck around with food right now. And we just got a cap on, I think, our stamina. That's awesome. Okay, let's grab all of you. Grab all of you. Grab all of you. Okay, and we're full, but that's okay. Okay, we will go here, and we will go here, and craft all that biofuel. Let's make sure we have a full stack in here, and actually 2. Oh, I'm still heavy. Here, let's put you in there. We will put you guys in there. First aid kit can go in here. Let's just make sure you guys are topped off. Okay, all the rest of the biofuel we will take back for selling. Now, we emptied you. Let's grab all of this. Probably gonna make us heavy again, but that's okay. Grab all of that. Just grab, actually leave all of those two alone for a minute because they're even amounts. Need to redo our water too. Okay, make more biofuel. Craft all. Now we're going to go to the anvil and we're going to make steel alloy. Steel alloy. Took me a second, my brain a second to remember what that was called. And then I'll also build some shelves for steel ingots too. But I'll do that off camera. One of you craft a bunch of those. Nice. Okay, so let's put the alloy in here for now. And the here, let's grab 4 of you and do alloy. And I'm going to even change this for the moment to steel alloy. However, I'm going to end up smelting it. Move all. These, yeah. We're just going to put on here for smelting. I'll start that later. Let's run over here and give Mikey this repair kit and check his food. He's probably out. Yeah, he is. Oh my god, we got all this too. Well, you know what? Since we're doing it, let's do it. Let's just turn all of this into biofuel and go sell it. Because we have so much of it that it just seems like it makes sense to do so. 18 of those. Did something drop out of my inventory? I don't know. Let's here, grab all of those. Give him a bunch, and we're gonna need to check the barn too. Yeah, it's at 0. Hopefully that doesn't kill my animals. Yeah, that gets them in good shape. I'm leaving all of that stuff in there. I can't do anything with it right now. Well, we could actually sell it too, now that I think about it. But now let's not take stuff from the base to sell. We're gonna have our hands full just trying to sell stuff from the looting the city. Okay, craft all. Move all. Move all. Move all. Let's also just transfer all of these up to here to neaten things up a little bit. Okay. So we'll make a nice little chunk of change on this biofuel, I think. We're already up to 48. So that's 400, no, it's $4.80. So it's not that much, I guess, but every little bit, right? Move that. Move that. Here, let's give the corn to Mike. Poor guy's probably starving to death. Okay, so that cleans up all of that stuff, and then we'll also convert all of this to biofuel. Okay, so we ended up with 79 biofuel. Well, in addition to the 93. So there we go. Nice little chunk of change. Let's grab you. Do we have a critter on here? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's get this critter off of here. Put that in there. Put one of you in there. I'm not going to butcher the bear, but I'll just put him on the table. Grab all of you off of there. Put all of you on here. We'll take the dried meat over to Mikey. And then 2 more. Man, what the hell? We'll just grab it all. Oh, it's snowing. Winter time is here, ladies and gentlemen. It snowed where I live. I live in Colorado. This morning, too. Which sucks, because I am sick and tired of winter. I want it to be gone. But I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Okay, put all this stuff in here. Okay, that we're taking back with us. We need to remember to get 8 planks. Just making sure that all of this is emptied except for these. Alright, let's do this and let's do this. We're going to convert all of these to steel alloys as well. Alright, one of you, make all. Move all. And wow, we're already out of room. For now, let's just put this in overflow and I'll deal with it later. Okay, I'll grab the rest of the iron out of here. Steel alloy, nice. And move over there. There we go. Okay. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to make 4 more pins for that guy. And you know what might be useful is if we do this. Let's get over here. Because that way we can hopefully, you know, get the chests on top of there. Okay, so we want to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planks with us back to the trader to finish out the workbench there. And then we want to build 4 more dudes. Dudes as in storage bins. Because, you know, dudes and storage bins means the same thing, right? Am I right? No, you're not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nope. I was short 1 plank. Of course I was. Okay. Let's come over here. Turn this... I guess we want it this way. Not that that really matters, but... They're not perfect, but they're close enough. Get this filled back up. Whoops. And one more when it sucks the log off there. There we go. Okay. It's a beautiful thing. We're doing okay on food. I'd like that pig for the bacon. Pick them up, put them there. Get bacon. You don't ever want to leave an animal on that butcher table because it will disappear when you log back in. Those guys could go in there. Let's grab this full stack of bones. Yeah, I guess those can stay there. Actually, no. Let's put this down here. Put that there. Let's also grab those feathers. And we want to go here and here, I think. And do maximum bone shards. We'll sell these. You make a hell of a lot of money off the shards versus the, you know, just the bones themselves. Move all that stuff over. Oh my god. So much to do. All right, guys. I think we're ready to go back to the trader. So we're gonna go back to the trader. We're gonna finish building out the workbench. We're gonna sell off the couple of things we're bringing back over there to sell, and then we're gonna go back to the town and finish looting it. We'll have we have 4 more storage bins than from before. Plus, we're not gonna have big giant things. Well, I think anyways, like the pickaxe head. And we might hit 2,500. But if not, we're going to get pretty damn close to it, I think. And so a water mill, electrical power plant thingamadoodle is in our near future. But we're going to wrap this episode up here, and then we'll just resume everything I just said in the next episode and continue on from there. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.